Hey there, it's Joy, and it is a very warm day on September 24th here in Vermont. It is over 80 degrees. Anyway, I have been meaning to do this very brief summary of my experience with Bikram Yoga for a little bit of time, but I wanted to complete my 30 days of yoga. And for most of you who know me, I am active, but I've never done yoga. I wear yoga clothes, but I've never done yoga. And yet, about a month and a half ago, I had injured my elbow. I had what I guess you'd call it tennis elbow. Had a lot of pain, couldn't lift weights, couldn't play tennis, even using the computer was not comfortable. So I got really quiet and I asked my body, okay, self, I know that we intuitively know what's best for us if we're quiet. I asked myself what my body and my mind and my spirit and my soul needed. And when I heard loud and clear Bikram Yoga, I wanted to scream. Seriously, I'm like, what? No, I don't like yoga. No. I did Bikram Yoga maybe a couple of times in Florida back in the early 2000s, and it was hard, and I had no interest in ever repeating that. However, my body did say, this is what you need, and I thought, you know what? If I'm not going to be honest with myself, why do I even ask? So, unbelievable. I had a Bikram for beginner book. All these years I'd saved it, had never opened it, and I found a yoga studio nearby, and I was really nervous. I mean, I was really, really nervous. I was scared. I had no idea what to expect, and my body's very different at age 60 than it was at age 45 or 46 when I ever did it before. I'm heavier, I've lost a lot of flexibility, and I just didn't know. However, what I did do is I found a really cool studio here, 3 minutes from my house. So there was no excuse to say, oh, too much traffic, can't get there in the morning. And I bought the 30-day package. I didn't know if I was gonna go once, I didn't know if I was gonna go 30 times. I suspected I would try to do as much as I could, and that was it. Day one, I was petrified, got there early, found my spot in the back, and I was just kind of quiet. And I did the whole class, and when I came out, I was so excited and so, I just felt cleansed. I felt really proud of myself that I had accomplished something that I was totally inept at. I mean, really, really inept at. I'm very right side dominant, so even standing and doing tree pose and standing on my left leg was really, really difficult, and I jumped around like a pogo stick. But you know what? What I did learn, and I have learned, is that yoga of any kind it's your own practice. It's not comparing you to anyone else. So what I did do is day one, I succeeded. I did it. I did the whole class. Never once sat out any of the poses, just did the best I could, and that's what they say. And what I think, what this Bikram says is, give me 30 days, I'll change your body. Give me 60 days, I'll change your life. So when I started, I did the 30-day pack. I mean, every Bikram studio that I know of will have a intro for new students, 30 days for $30. And I didn't know if I was gonna go once, twice, 10 times in that 30 days. I had no clue. What I can say right now is that I did do 30 days in a row. Can you believe it? It was just push play. Just get up, get there, do it. There was something very cool about that. And I'm very proud of myself. I really am. So even on day 30, I certainly was not doing perfect poses in any of them. Maybe dead man pose. If I wasn't wiping sweat, then I probably did that one. The dead body pose or whatever it is. But I'm really proud that I gave it my best. And it reminded me that, you know, with anything in life, ask yourself what it is that is going to feed your soul, feed your body, your spirit, make you feel good, make you feel proud. And even if it's difficult, I mean, this was the most difficult physical thing I've ever done. I've done a bodybuilding competition at age 30. I've done all sorts of physical things in sports all my life. This was the most difficult and one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. I encourage people to do it. The cleanse that you get from being in a studio for 90-minute practice, 90 minutes, 105-degree temperature, 40% humidity. I mean, I was cleansing, sweating, detoxing the whole time. But I'm really proud, and my flexibility is much, much better. My stamina is much better. I'm a much better breather. I'm a very shallow breather, and the practice just really helped me in that regard. I actually, my elbow, my tennis elbow area has improved a lot since I was doing the Bikram. And I'm just going to continue to go. I took 2 days off and then I did a day. Then I took today off. And you know what? I will probably stick to about 3 to 4 days per week. That's my goal. And then incorporate walking and weightlifting and whatever else in between there. But I want to say that in my experience, if you go after something that's really important to you, and for me, it was the health benefits, it was the therapeutic benefits of Bikram. The therapeutic for every organ in your body is just really, really important. And Queen City Bikram Yoga here in South Burlington is amazing. All their instructors are great. It's like a big family who really supports one another. And I'm sure that most yoga studios are like that. But I had no intention of ever doing yoga in my life. Truly. Never thought I would. And when I heard Bikram, I'm like, really? Okay, I don't know. And I'm so glad I did. So I encourage any and everyone to try that and just treat your body, gradually, gently in a sport that suits you and suits your spirit. And now I know that just about anything in life that I want to do, I'm going to go after it and I'm going to do it the best I can. And that's what Bikram Yoga is about. You do as much as you can in the correct way as best as you can. Doesn't mean it has to be perfect, but that was a really good lesson for me. Oh, and another thing, the clothing that I wore in Bikram was like a snowsuit compared to most. I mean, most women wear these little bum booty shorts that are like bathing suits with little teeny tops. Not me. Over the course of the 30 days, I have an appreciation for my body in a healthy way, much more than I have in a long time, since menopause, I would say. So it's a really good thing to just look at yourself and do the best you can and embrace yourself and your body. And changes do happen. Absolutely. Definitely do happen. So that was my 30-day unplanned challenge with Bikram Yoga. I'm so proud of myself and I'm glad that it's done and over. And I almost went the 41 days because this particular studio started a 30-day, the beginning of September. But if I had done that, that would have been 41 days in a row. And that was just a little bit too much for me, but I'm so proud. I never thought that 30 days was even possible. So I did the impossible, and you can too. And now I'm going to pick a new goal and go for it. So that's my Bikram story. It's a great book, by the way, if you are looking to get into Bikram. There you go. Bikram's Beginning Yoga Class. Have a great day. Bye-bye.